Hello, everybody, and welcome to San Antonio After Dark, Session 6. We actually have a title before the show begins tonight. It is called Choices. With that said, let's go around our cast of lovely gamers tonight, not just Gangrel. We're going to begin with Kitten Fangs.
Hey, I'm Victoria, and I am DJ Mixtape. And last time I felt pretty good about setting some stuff on fire, and probably eliminating all possible evidence of trouble.
And from Mixtape, we are going to move down to Dr. Graves.
I'm Jason. I'm playing Dr. Jordan Graves, 8th generation Tremere. And last time I learned to always park my car far away from where I end up being because she's gone.
All right, moving on to Drew.
Hey, I'm Drew. I'm playing Seal Jaeger, a bounty hunter gangrel. And if any animal is too weak, it needs to be put down. Last week, I learned that I can't do much when I don't have a lot of blood or a lot of, I'm too aggravated.
Moving on to Sweet Mick.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Sweet Mick, and I'm not feeling so sweet tonight.
And Violetta.
I'm Leah. I play Violetta Avonlea. Last session my partner in crime went buck wild, and I'm gonna try to see what's up with that this session.
All right. With the introductions out of the way, my name is Justin Coolimp, and my wife sometimes called me asshole because I am one. I'm going to be your storyteller tonight as we continue on in San Antonio After Dark. And tonight, we're going to open up with Sweet Mick. Last we recall, Sweet Mick had popped his claws in public, tried to kill someone, and when he set fire to the van and ran away, he didn't realize it at the time, but the Motel 6 clerk noticed something really funny about him right before he jumped over the counter and drug him to his new room. Last thing Sweet Mick remembers? Oh, thanks, Vic Knights. Last thing Sweet Mick remembers is part of the room being covered in blood, mostly the bathroom, and there was definitely a body here. As he wakes up in the bathtub in one of the most secure places in a little hotel, he noticed that A, the body's gone, and there is a well-dressed gentleman sitting on his toilet.
Hello. What?
Oh, you're awake. Sorry, I stopped sleeping some decades ago. I believe your name is Mick, right?
Yeah, I'm Mick. What's up? Who are you?
An apt question. My name is Bishop Johnson.
Hello, Bishop. Can you describe what he looks like for me?
He is well dressed. He is wearing a suit entirely made out of black. Black shirt, black tie. He is dressed in a full suit, but it's all black.
Okay.
Roll alertness and awareness for me real quick.
Alrighty.
Or perception awareness, sorry.
It's not here. Coming at you.
All right. Besides being a vampire, which you can easily tell by his pale skin, his sunken eyes, something more is off about him. In fact, you can see his eyes, but it looks like he doesn't have pupils. You don't know why, but it's all black.
Okay.
And he's like,
What? Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So he will follow up by saying, "You did an outstanding job last night. I have not seen a vampire in San Antonio do something that great in such a great time." He pulls out his phone. He goes to the YouTube app. He pulls up a video and he tosses his phone at you. And what you see, because I'm assuming you're going to catch it,
I am going to catch it, and I am going to look at it.
you look at it and you see yourself growing claws and trying to reach into the hunter's ribcage.
Mm-hmm.
You notice, even from this angle, you did not do a good job trying to get into it, but it doesn't matter. You scroll down and you look at the comments, and there's a whole bunch of comments calling this thing fake.
Yeah.
I've seen better effects in B movies. That guy was so bad he should have drank bleach before the day started. You know, typical trolley comments.
Mm-hmm.
So, he continues, "That is such a spiteful thing to do, and I've never seen anyone do it in San Antonio in 2 decades.
Well, I am new here.
When he says that, you're still paying attention to the video. It's about the time that you start tearing into him that the camera shuns away because they're actually properly fleeing now.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, normally 2 things happens when someone breaks the masquerade in such a glorious manner. Either A, they frenzied, or B, they are just so angry at their elders for being such pitiful beings that they are. I'm assuming you don't like your elders very much in this city, do you?
Well, I don't generally like elders to begin with, but I would also say I kind of went off the deep end last night.
Well, right now, this is what I want to let you know. The Sabbat need good people like you, willing to rip into the flesh of their enemies, tear out their throats, and see the lamentation of their women. What you did was an act of bravery and heroism. Why should the sheep lead the wolf? So, this is what I want you to do. He looks at his watch. I'm going to guess in about 15 to 20 minutes, you're going to get a text message or a phone call from the sheriff. That cosplay. What a guy.
I like visibly chuckle when he says that.
He's probably going to ask you to come to some little warehouse to have a talk. And they're going to play it up real nice at first, get you in there, be really sweet with you. Almost like a prom date that's had just a little bit too much to drink. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, while you think about your decision, because I will be coming back to talk to you again. And do you look at them yet?
What do you mean? Oh,
Like
yes,
the-
I looked at him. I have since stopped watching the YouTube video after he said that comment that I chuckled at. I've got eyes on him.
He looks at you and says, "You're going to forget about this for 1 week. And then another week from now, you're going to I'm going to be back so you can have a week to think about your decision."
Okay.
You blink your eyes,
And
he is gone with the cell phone.
right on.
We're going to move over to I can't remember character's name tonight. Oh my god, I'm so horrible. We're moving over to Graves.
Yes.
You wake up at the very, like I said, I had to correct myself on this. At the
That's
very
fine.
moment the sun begins to touches down. So I'm going to alter that a little bit.
Okay.
You can start to wake up when the sun is beginning to set.
Okay.
And you look around, in every computer station in the Chantry is occupied. Every ghoul and gargoyle is typing at computers.
Great.
You look around, and your sire, who is normally a very, very, not necessarily a late riser, but he definitely doesn't wake up in the morning. Not
Yeah.
until he's had his morning coffee type of guy.
Yeah.
He is sitting at the computer, and he's chanting while he's typing.
Great.
Great.
Now, did you take anyone back to the chantry?
No.
Just making sure. Your siblings are on either side of him,
Oh, even better.
and they are typing at computers. They are not paying attention to you at the moment.
I'm gonna like take a few steps back and just go to the library and read about thaumaturgy for an hour.
Give me Dex Stealth.
He's like, I don't want to be here for this.
Yeah, I need a minute, you know?
Just
Okay,
woke up.
I don't think I have still.
Then
Nope.
plus 1 difficulty.
2 stealth. I have 2
Oh,
stealth.
then you're fine.
Wait.
Hmm.
Okay, not bad.
Not great, not bad.
Lightning reflexes applies here, so. Damn it.
Hold on.
Oh
And
snap. Oh
this is for
snap, I got
Jules.
spotted.
Dude, I just hear dice just clanking all over the place. This is not good for you, sir.
Your sire doesn't, let me see. Your sire doesn't notice you, but immediately, Jules says, "Where are you going, brother?"
I was hoping to
Yoga
get
practice?
reading in, but that appears like it's not going to happen.
Your sire stands up and says to you, and this is the first time you've seen a really sour face on him. You've known him for what, 20 years, I think it is, you said your character is?
Yeah.
And all that time, you've never seen him have a actual temperamental face. It's always been bland, monotone. He looks disgusted and angry.
Awesome.
And those are the best feelings you can pick out because his face is making some shapes you're not familiar with. And he says,
Awesome.
and he's quiet. It's practically a whisper. You'll go upstairs. You will shower and put on a nice suit.
Yes.
He walks
sir.
over and he has one of his cards and there's an address on the back of it. He hands you the card. When you receive your text from the sheriff, you will go to that address.
Yes, sir.
And he will turn around, walk right back to the computer, and start chanting again while he's typing away.
I'm just gonna leave
Your dad yelled at you.
and
As you're walking by, you can see what they're looking at. It's obviously the rave from last night.
yeah.
And not only that, you can see that I'm not even going to make you roll for it. They are making some of the worst and most villatrolic, if that's the actual way to pronounce it, statements about these videos that you could ever think of.
Oh yeah, they're reverse trolling.
Trolling with intention.
Yeah.
You get upset. As you get upstairs, you notice that the suit is already laid out for you.
Right.
Damn.
So we're going to move over to
Hey, can I read about my research while I'm waiting for the text after I'm ready?
after you take your shower, You can do whatever you want as long as you're ready to go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm done.
2 hours later, what? You're not even ready to go? What? It's a good book.
Now, for the other two of you, for the other three, I'm sorry, you don't have anything particular that happens. You do, if any of you use the YouTube app, you would notice it. But Mixtape actually does. I forgot about this. I have it on my notes. I'm sorry. Yeah, DJ Mixtapes gets a message from her manager. Hey, if you're going to do something like this, you should have let me know ahead of time. There's no reason to set our vans on fire.
I had set no van on fire. Kids, yo.
Sure you didn't. We believe you here at the studio.
Why would I set my own van on fire? I need that to get places.
In your nice chauffeured car. It's
He could've
okay.
put it
We're
there.
not angry, is what he says.
Oh, okay, cool.
We just wish we could have planned around it a little bit more. And the stunt with the guy with the claws or whatever, that was amazing. You have to let us know how you got that all set up. We have a couple other artists who could really, and this is all in text message, by the way. We have a couple of other artists who could really use that type of exposure.
Lady Gaga.
Unfortunately, we don't represent her.
I get it. You can't tell me. It's cool.
And this is when three of you, so it's going to be Seal, Graves, and DJ Mixtape receives their text messages. Come to 319 West Nakoma.
All right.
Like, no? Question mark?
It's from the sheriff, and it's right fucking now. Bean Boy is here with me.
Bean Boy.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. I thought I'd introduced him previously. Bean Boy is the Anarch leader in San Antonio.
That's racist.
It's his name.
So I'm just told to come to this one place, and that's it.
Yup.
That's racist.
Okay, all right.
Violetta gets an individual text message.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, we need to talk. Come to this address.
Alright, cool.
And
I'm
right
dead ready.
and right on time, just like the bishop said, about 25 minutes later, you get a text message. Hey, I need to talk with you. Can you come to here?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought. And who said that? Who sent this?
This is all coming from the sheriff. But you
From
get
the-
it's not a part of the group chat. It's an individual text message to you.
Okay.
Mind you, you are in the hotel room by yourself. The body is gone from the
Yeah.
hotel clerk. And you don't remember about Bishop Johnson at the moment.
Yeah, I don't remember Bishop. What is my recollection of the night?
You remember popping your claws, ripping into someone, and then setting a van on fire.
Okay.
Voice.
Okay. I was hoping I didn't remember that.
It was a fucking great night.
I'm sorry to make you repeat it. What did he say again?
I need you to come to this address. I really need to speak with you.
And is that what's the address?
319 West Nakoma. I'm using that
Did he
address on
say a
purpose,
time?
by the way.
Did he give me a time?
He said right away. If you ask for a time.
I'll see if.
Now, as you get up, Mick, you take a look in the mirror, and you do realize what maybe was setting the clerk off the previous night. You have these not large, they look a lot bigger, but these yellow eyes.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So that's different.
Mm.
Interesting.
Thanks for the follow, Mr. Fells.
Thank you, Mr. Fells. Enjoy the game.
Yo, what up, fellas?
So I'm going to assume you're going to pick up some sunglasses on the way there.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So
I feel like I should get a bandana too. I'm
So-
a little worried.
So this is where you guys have choices to do things before we begin up with the next big scene. Drew, I remember
Yes.
you mentioning to me the other night at dinner that your character does not want to drive.
Yeah, I'm not driving. So unless somebody comes to pick me up, I'm staying here.
Mhm.
Well, my car's blown up, bro. So,
Did he like tell everybody this? Is he,
But I
like,
get
asking-
ready. I get ready anyways, and I'm like, yeah.
I can
I'll
I
figure out
guess
a way.
I can use the vehicle provided to go pick up people, right?
Yeah,
I mean-
you actually have a stable of cars.
Okay, then I will take the car that I enjoy driving the most, whatever that is. And
There's another
I'll-
Subaru in there.
It's
and I will
blue
take
too.
that.
It's not blue. It's white. It's a little classy.
Yeah, I'll take
And
that
a
one.
Prius.
And I'll drive. I'll do the driving.
All right, so you pick everyone up.
Anybody that needs picking up, I'll pick them up.
Oh, sweet.
I don't even
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you all arrive as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I don't.
Unless
Because,
does anyone need it? Well, I don't know. I feel like I would try to, because I'm low. I'm hungry, right? Do we want to hunt first and then go? What do you think, guys? Seely and Violetta.
I would love to hunt.
You're not starving. You
I'm not.
spent 2 points.
Mm-mm.
Or
Oh,
you have 2 points.
I don't really care, but I'll fuck around on my car while you guys do your thing. I mean, that's
All right. So I'm not
you're
gonna
at
make
about
y'all roll
11
for it.
out of 14 or 15.
All right. So I'm not gonna make y'all roll for it because that's pointless at this point. There's much
Okay.
more serious things going on.
Yeah.
You each get 2 more blood points
Okay. Cool.
because remember we're not trying to kill anyone tonight, especially tonight.
All right.
to.
Mixtape as well.
That includes. Would ask.
All right.
Does that include me?
So-
Sorry.
So we're gonna come back to Sean here in a moment. Y'all all get a light snack on the way there, and so add 2 more blood points for each of you guys.
Thank you.
You arrive to West Nakoma, and West Nakoma it's not so much it's in the city, but it's not really in the city. You notice it's dotted with these little showing rooms that have warehouses attached to them. As you pull up to 319 West Nakoma, you pull into it, and what you notice is to the right is a marble company. They've got these large blocks of marble setting out. It looks really nice, and even under this moonlight, it really gleams and shines. You notice 2 guards at either side of the gate. They wave you in. And you realize that the showroom, even based off the way the proportions of this building, the showroom isn't too big. Like just enough to have a couple of offices, and that's it. you notice a door on the side of the warehouse until you get all the way around to the back. Now, how are y'all getting out of the car? All at once?
1 foot after the other.
Put my pants on just like anybody else.
Yeah, I guess.
2 legs at a time.
So y'all aren't like rushing out or anything. Y'all are just kind of stepping out.
Just being comfortable, a little jittery, probably.
Okay. Your jitters are well placed.
I might not wear my helmet.
Do that.
Okay, that scratches out 1 note.
I'm just gonna leave it with my chauffeur for now. Tell him he better not fucking let anything happen to it, or he's gonna die 5 times.
And you can
And
do
that I
that.
love him.
And
But also, I love you.
It's all one sentence.
And Dr. Graves' nervousness is well founded. There is
Yeah.
the prince, the sheriff, there is Lilith, and there is a very large wolf sitting next to her.
Great.
And they seem to be having a conversation. Drew, you have animalism. You pick up on what they're talking about. At the moment, they are discussing the merits and flaws of solo hunting elk. Whether or not it is better to push them up against the canyon where they can't jump off, or push them into the opposite of a canyon, so to a sheer wall where they can't jump up. The wolf is arguing for the sheer wall, while Lilith seems to be arguing for the cliff. And they are barking and flipping ears at each other, so only Drew understands what they're talking about. Only Silly understands.
Great.
On the other side of Lilith, you see B-Boy, and you see Jones. That's what everyone calls him. He's one of the representatives of the Anarchs in the city.
Could you describe them to me?
Bean Boy looks like a Mexican. You know Pancho Villa or whatever his name is?
Yes.
He looks pretty much like him.
Great.
Big old mustache going down his face, but he's
Great.
not wearing like the getup. He's wearing some denim, some blue
Okay.
jeans, a t-shirt, and a leather vest. Jones
Awesome.
is a black guy who stands about 6 feet tall. He is
Okay.
wearing linen pants and a linen shirt.
Linen pants.
Mm-hmm.
But quite comfortable. Okay.
Now, Jones looks actually pretty decent. I mean, he's nothing to scoff at. The same thing goes for Bean Boy. They're not exactly ugly, but they have their appearance. You notice in front of you there are 5 chairs. No straps, nothing like that. They're just 5 wooden chairs.
Okay.
Now, Sweet Mick, I must ask you, have you left to go to the meeting?
I mean, I assume I would have, yeah, but I'm really hanging back because I don't want to be there. I honestly, I don't even want to be seen yet. I want to try to scope the place out before I walk in.
Okay.
Even the parking lot. Like, I just want to hang out around. You know what I mean?
So you're going to arrive about 10 minutes after everyone else does?
Give me 15.
15, okay. So,
That was cool. Give me 15.
So, you notice that Lilith and the wolf stop talking. Everyone is deadly silent. And you tell by the looks on their faces, these two have been having a conversation for a little bit. You don't know how long, but they've been having a conversation for a little bit.
Okay.
So, what do you guys do?
Mm. I guess I'm gonna go sit down in one of the chairs.
Okay.
Go have a seat.
Okay, I'll follow.
Drew?
Does,
Oh,
does
sorry.
anybody even
Yeah.
recognize me?
What's that, Victoria? I'm sorry.
Does anybody even recognize me?
Yes.
They've never seen me without my helmet on.
And Drew, you sit down as well, correct?
Yes, I go over there and I sit down, probably closer to the wolf because I don't know the other people, but the wolf seems like he's a person.
So, as the prince looks around, he's like, and you see he's trying to remain reserved as a Ventrue typically do. He's like, where is, I believe you said his name was Sweet Mick? Do any of you know?
Nope.
I'm just gonna look at the ground.
No, sir.
I'm gonna stand like towards the back of the room and look inconspicuous.
So you don't want to sit down no more?
Nope. I'm gonna stand up inconspicuously in the back of the room.
You notice as you begin to stand up and walk away, the wolf is eyeballing you. However, she doesn't do anything to stop you.
I was walking to the back of the room. I'm not leaving. I'll just hit the back wall and then turn around.
Has anyone heard from Sweet Mick
I'm going nowhere.
in the last 12 hours?
Nope.
Nope. No, sir.
Shit, I played that one.
No, we haven't. The last I said, I said goodnight to him sometime around 2 a.m. 3 a.m. That was last contact.
And this is where Lilith will cut in. The prince begins Edward tries to speak again and she just stands up and cuts him off. Do you know if Mick will be coming?
I'd say there's a strong but
Strong
no, I don't know.
possibility.
Well, we shall wait then. And you see Lilith look down at the wolf, and Drew, again, you understand this, no one else can. Search the perimeter for me. Howl if anything shows up. You see her nod, and then rush out of the room. And when the wolf actually stands up, it is 4.5 feet at the shoulder. And you see it you barely have time to see it before it moves. It's how fast this wolf begins to move. You'd almost think it had celerity.
Yay.
I heard that.
So
Yeah.
the wolf runs. So does the wolf run by me?
She jumps over the chairs.
She jumps over all of us? Okay.
Yep. So, let me see. About 10 minutes go by. Sweet Mick,
Yes?
go ahead and give me a dex stealth roll.
For what?
You said
If you don't mind me asking, why am I dex stealthing?
I'm assuming you said you were going to scope the place out.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I don't think I should. I think I'm just sitting outside at the gates nervous. I just don't want to go in there.
Okay. So, are you getting there by Uber or are you taking acquiring a vehicle?
Maybe I should acquire a vehicle. That's a good question. I'll acquire a vehicle
Okay.
and I'll park it. park it blocks away, and walk up.
Okay. When you park the car, give me an alertness perception alertness.
Okay. That should be 7 dice. Bam. Nope.
Ooh. Mm.
Oh, that's good enough. You got 2 successes off of that.
Okay, good.
Word.
Does it have to do with listening?
No.
Because I do have that. Vision and hearing, -2 to all difficulty.
Yeah, so instead you have 3 successes.
Okay.
You notice it as you begin walking up. It doesn't take a lot. She's not trying to be stealthy,
Mhm.
but there is a wolf walking next to you. And it's about as wide as you are.
It's about as what?
Wide.
Okay. It's a big one. Big
It's a
dog.
biggin. Its shoulder is at your chest.
Does it appear to be aggressive?
Nope. It's walking with you.
Okay, so does I don't have any kind of connection with animals because I'm street, right?
Because you don't have animalism, you can't actually speak to the wolf.
Yeah, but like I've been around dogs before.
Dogs, yes. But not
Not so
something
much
like
wolves.
this.
Just want to give you
Yeah.
a pat.
I'm a little cautious and I'll just like sidestep a little bit away from the wolf and continue walking.
She will saddle behind you and push you forward.
Be like, Am,
Mhm.
I'm going, shit.
So, anytime you begin to lag or move further away from the street getting up there, she will bump you with her head and push you back into the right direction.
Oh,
Mhm.
nasty. Nasty girl.
So, as you come around, you see the 2 guards outside the gate.
Wish I had a blood snack right now. On the nerves.
She goes ahead of you at this point.
Okay.
You hear her bark and yip a couple times. Everyone notices Lilith's face get a lot tenser.
Okay.
And Drew, you will hear her say, "Found him. He's coming."
Good.
And she'll come back over and she'll sit right back down next to Lilith.
Hopefully he can explain this better than I can.
The odd thing you notice about this is Lilith pulls out an iPad or a Samsung tablet. Sorry, I am not going to endorse iPads. And puts Fruit Ninja on. And the wolf begins to play.
Aw.
Great.
On the-
I'm gonna
on the
take
tablet?
out my tablet and read.
So, as you pass the guards are going to close the gates behind you. They don't lock it, but the gates are closed.
You talking to me?
Mm-hmm. You notice.
I don't like that. And it's obvious that I don't like that.
Hey, this is how what's his name died. So,
What's his name?
Goodfellas.
Mr. P.
I forget the guy's name. He what do I look like a clown to you guy?
I'm missing the reference, but whatever.
So you finally turn the corner. You're nervous. You're understandably jumpy, and you recognize everyone in the room except for Bean Boy and Jones. But you make an assumption about
How
that.
many people are in the
You're talking
room?
about Joey Pesci, right?
Yeah, Joe Pesci.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the wrong movie.
Well, I mean, they closed the gate. Am I in the building now?
Mm-mm. There's a little driveway to the back of the building, to the back of the warehouse, where the the not the gate. What do they call it?
Warehouse?
No, warehouse
Loading-
doors. They
loading
have a
dock?
name. The sliding door goes up.
Like a garage.
Loading dock or the
Yeah,
Loading-
it's a loading
yeah.
dock. You
So-
notice there are, let me see, 9 other people in the room, and the large wolf playing Fruit Ninja.
Oh, look, Mick's here.
You guys gonna kill me?
rain.
Please, she says, sit.
Are you guys gonna kill me?
Depends on what happens.
I'd rather stand.
I would just nod towards him because I am standing.
Are you sure it's wise in this situation to be obstinate?
I mean no disrespect.
Oh, you do.
No,
Please,
I
sit.
don't.
And this is where the wolf will actually rise up.
Look, I'm not saying I'm not gonna sit, but I just met you guys. I realize I fucked up, but I'd rather stand. What's wrong with that?
Then please come close and stand.
I'll take a step forward.
So as you take a step forward, by the way, interesting thing about V20 is, what's your perception at?
I don't know what V20 means, but
Um,
Vision.
That's the game we're playing,
Okay.
Vampires the Masquerade. What did you
my perception is 4.
The wolf is behind you when you blink your eyes.
Oh. Creepy.
Okay.
Oh my.
Bro.
About to get some sweet love on.
And she's just standing there. She's not growling. She's not barking, yipping.
That's fine.
Now, Lilith picks back up again. What in the ever-loving fuck were you thinking?
I lost my shit, man.
Yes. And that warrants pulling out your claws in public? I go to raves.
And
Everyone has a camera these days. This isn't the 70s anymore.
look, I already said I fucked up.
Oh yeah, and that magically makes it better.
I'm not saying it makes it better.
Do you know how many people are trying to fix your mistake?
Probably all of them.
A fair number. Dr. Graves, how many in
Yes.
the Tremere Chantry are working right now besides yourself?
All of them. Not everyone to the man and woman.
That's a good guess.
We are chanting and using technomancy.
You totally could have been an ass and said, well, I'm not.
I think I'm a little too shocked right now.
What did he guess?
So you believe this was a momentary slip. Nothing more, nothing less?
Temporary.
Yeah, I've never done anything like this before.
Why
I
not
mean, I've
just
always
break
been
its neck then?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
If you're going to kill a Riku, you said it was a hunter? And Riku looks over. Yeah, he texted me about it, but it wasn't like it was Society of Leopold or anything like that. No organization.
What the fuck is this society?
So, some not even week-old hunters so not even week-old hunters, and you have to brandish claws upon them. Are you incapable of just grabbing one's neck and ripping it to the side? Could you not have stabbed them with a knife?
I didn't have a knife. I had claws. I use them.
In mixed defense, we were slightly ambushed, or I was at least slightly ambushed, and he was coming to my aid.
He was holding a gun to my friend's head.
Oh my, a gun.
I'm sorry, where I come from, that pisses
shotgun.
people off.
It was a 12-gauge shotgun at least.
Oh, shotgun.
So it was not something to not be frightened by. I was quite frightened.
Dragonfire rounds?
I don't
know. He's a hunter.
Were they spewing fire at you?
Nobody shot yet.
If it's not spewing fire at you, then just take the shot. Unless they're aiming for your head, but if they're using a shotgun, they're going for your body.
I'm not. I was quite frightened and surprised, and
I got blown up in a car.
Yes, it was a
harrowing. She pulls out her phone. No, sorry. She picks up the tablet from the ground, pulls up YouTube, and there you are, right next to Mick. That's you.
Yes.
You take the shotgun from him and shoot him back.
Did anybody take a video of like him poking organs in the street?
I don't know.
Do you say that out loud?
No. I do not say that out loud.
Okay.
In my defense, I was stabbed at that time.
Oh, and you're in terrible shock. Look at that. You managed to disarm him and shoot him with his own shotgun. Oh, such shock.
I'm just saying how it happened from my perspective. That's all I know. That's all I can say.
You managed not to set someone ablaze with your thaumaturgy, correct? Or fling them into the sky, or walk over to them and boil their blood out of their flesh?
I did do that correctly, yes.
And even though it's not on camera, although there are dozens of reports about the guy continually getting stabbed in the chest with a silver stake, did not manage to pop his claws.
What? I'm sorry. I'm not saying what to them, but what was that?
Your friend, the bounty hunter, did not pop his claws when he was getting stabbed in the chest repeatedly.
Well, I would have.
Yeah, I was kind of in and out of conscious. I couldn't really hear anything going on. Every time I looked back, I was like, ow! You know.
Look, I'm just saying, if people are coming at me or my friends, I'm going to fight.
Sorry, guys, give me 1 second.
Sure. 52 kill.
No.
Aw, dang, Mick. He's grabbing all the dice.
Oh, my.
No, I'm not grabbing all the dice. I was looking for a screwdriver for lore.
Roll them. Roll them.
20 D10. Ready, go.
Hold up.
A meteor
I want to spend some experience points real quick.
It's only 16 dice that she has for an attack. Jesus. Just because...
Is that with or without automatic successes on all?
Well, that's when you get the damage, but that's a different subject. So
She's
she's
like,
like,
I only take my strength plus yours to do the damage. That's it. That's all.
I missed the last thing you said because someone was talking at me.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
It was a comment about the. No big deal.
He was saying how he would fight for his friends, and
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like,
They're hunters.
I
They're
don't care who
mortals.
they are.
Hell, tomorrow they're gonna find half of the staff dead. And they're all gonna look like natural means.
Okay. Good. Kill them all.
The problem is you don't think.
Well,
Now,
that may be true. I agree with you on that.
then good. We are in agreement, in accord. And she looks over at Riku, and she looks over at Bean Boy. Now, Bean Boy, we talked about this earlier. And I believe we're both in an agreement on this. And he's like, yeah. It's either going to be Jones or Riku.
So you guys are going to kill me?
My God, what do you think we are? The Sabat?
I don't know. This seems like an execution.
Children. No. You're going to be one step blood bonded to either Jones or to Riku.
Okay, so what does that mean? Can you break it down for me out of character?
Out of
Sorry.
character.
I don't know what that means.
One step blood bond means you are more inclined to listen to them.
Okay.
She says, this is a form of punishment that predates... Hell, it predates Rome. And before I like to kill people, I like to see if it's a temperament thing or if it's a control thing. So, take your pick. Either be one step towards the sheriff of a Camarilla, or one step to the representative of the Anarchs.
I'm going Anarchs all day. That's sheriff.
Excellent. Go ahead, Jones. And he waits for you to come over to him.
All right, I'll, run over there and hug him.
Punch the vampire, steal his soul.
Sorry,
Punch the vampire, steal his soul.
unnecessary. I'm bring the reins back. I'll go over there.
All right. You see him cut open his palm, and he holds it over your head. Waits for you to open your mouth.
What, does it smell good?
Smells like blood.
Like good
Drink
blood
him
stuff?
dry. Drink him dry. Drink him dry.
And it smells good. His blood smells very good to you.
All right, I'm gonna have that.
All right. So he doesn't let you get your lips near his hand.
No, I mean I don't want to. I just want to. Yeah. I wasn't going for that.
And
not
he
trying to
squeezes his hand really good. You see him do it a couple times because he doesn't have circulation anymore. And he drips a blood point into your lips. And it goes down your throat. So your one blood point that you had to spend for waking up is gone. So you're fully filled.
Cool.
And you kind of like Jones. Jones is a cool guy.
What does he look like again?
He's a tall black guy.
Oh, word. Cool.
Now,
Do I feel different?
Don't say anything wrong.
you think Jones is a cool guy.
That's a cool guy.
You
Okay,
didn't
all
really
right.
have an opinion beforehand.
No, I didn't. Right on.
So Lilith speaks up again. I need to send out a text message, and then I have to go back to Austin to handle real business. If I have to come back here for something inane as, oh my, I have to use my claws on a mortal, well,
You didn't kill
maybe
me.
I won't come. And she looks over everyone's shoulder. Pebbles? And the wolf looks at her. You'll keep an eye on them for me, won't you? And she simply nods. You see
Great.
her transform into a very large white raven, and she absolutely flaps up, and her wing strokes are so powerful it actually picks up the dust off of this floor, and she heads out the door and into the sky.
So she's gone.
She's left, but the Prince, Riku, and Bean Boy and Jones are still there.
Sorry, guys. Totally the cliff. Totally the cliff wall. That's the best way to do it. Just you keep the prey in the same spot. The cliff wall. That's all I gotta use.
And you hear the wolf from behind you. Don't suck up. And just
Not suck up. Totally. That's how
roll
I take my prey out.
roll intelligence animal kin for me, Drew.
Okay. You know, I figured it was me. I'm the only one with animal kin, aren't I?
Yeah.
Sorry, wits intelligence. Wits and intelligent animal kin.
Wait. Just wits and animal kin, or wits and intelligent animal kin?
Wits animal kin.
All three.
Okay. Yeah, all 5. Roll them all.
Difficulty is 6.
Put some ritual in there. Put some backgrounds. Some
Oh
retainers.
yeah. I think I can swing willpower.
Mhm.
Alright, let's see. Roll. So just the number of the 2. So the 7. And the D10.
Oh yeah, don't forget
Do I
about
have
the
any-
moon penalties.
Do I still have them?
Yes,
Because I didn't do anything.
yes. It takes 5 blood points to heal a level of ag, and a
Oh,
night
I get what you're saying.
and a complete night of rest. You haven't done anything that requires extraneous behavior.
Alright,
So-
do I take into the inoffensive to animals part?
No. This is more kind of on the fly thinking. It's not. It has nothing to do with being inoffensive to this wolf.
Okay, cool. So, minus. Alright, do that, and then. Roll! Roll, damn you! Come on.
Most
Alright.
most wolves aren't this
Poison. No poison.
aren't this intelligent, much less this nuanced with the English language. It's actually a little off-putting.
She must have discovered an aquifer. I'm gonna have to get this. Oh, maybe she wants tea.
The prince finally speaks up because now he is the ranking official of the Camarilla here. I hope we don't have to have this conversation again. Because we were having a conversation that was not very pleasant before you arrived. Pebbles is one of her family's ghouls, and Pebbles is very old. And Drew, you hear this because the wolf is being a smartass. I'll never tell you my age. And he's like, but here's the situation. If you guys mess up, I'm going to get punished as well.
Great.
How old is she?
I don't know how old that particular wolf is. I highly doubt she's going to write it out in English for me. But I suspect, and he seems visibly rattled here. He's not just slow talking, he's rattled.
This is the prince, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm shaking. My jimmies are rustled, my friends.
So I'm going to go now. And I'm going to find some blood, and I'm going to drink some blood. And I won't leave a trail of corpses. And you see him walk out. The sheriff's like, the Scourge has been notified as well. You can expect him following you around from time to time as well.
What's the
who?
script?
Out of character, the Scourge is the freelance executioner who has carte blanche to murder you if you break the traditions.
Oh, wonderful!
I'm gonna give him
for hire.
mug look.
Bean Boy's like,
Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate this. It makes
I
my
give you a
life so
smug look
much
too.
better.
Bean Boy looks at you all and says, of the few
Low
things
clap.
that me and that pompous ass who just left agree on, it's the masquerade. If it happens again, you'll be lucky if that wolf finds you first. Come on, Jones. And they walk out together, and you weren't paying so much attention to it when you first drove up because you guys kind of had an idea of what was going to happen. But they had their cars parked outside the gate. The guards, if you notice, because there isn't a window in that one. You hear the guards open up the gates and let them out. And Riku's like, all right, I'm going as well. If you guys need to, do something like that again where you're being hunted and you need to get rid of them, next time you're going to ambush them, let me know. I can call the cops off. I could have had them arrested. I could have done a lot of different things. I'm out of here. And you see him go out the side door, not through the back door. The big open bay door.
Okay.
Okay.
And now it's just you guys and the wolf, who is not really paying attention to you, but she's still in the room.
Great.
Well,
And
that was a fun night.
she says, don't worry, I'll be following you guys. And she pads out of the room.
Okay. The wolf's gone?
It's just you guys now.
I'm just gonna pop my claws because I'm mad, but I'm gonna bring him right back in. Like Wolverine, when he gets mad, he's like, ugh!
Oh yeah, like Wolverine, more like the claws of a bag lady.
You wanna fight, bro? Because for real, I'm mad.
You're mad. Ooh.
Maybe don't be. Can we do that?
Good luck. Not in this situation, not in this shit show. It's all bullshit. All these elders and all that shit, I hate it, man.
Yeah, that lady was a beach nut. Ugh.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
at least somebody understands where I'm coming from.
Beach nut.
Don't you guys ever just want to, like, get out of the city and all the politics and just, like, I don't know. I've been dealing with that shit my whole life. I'm just sick of it.
Why you think I'm a DJ?
Well, I like killing people.
I'm gonna
well,
text
that
the
makes it
bail
easier.
bond guy.
Go ahead. Well, what do you guys want to do now?
Yeah, what's up?
I know you're mad at me. What's up?
I forgive
I'm
you.
just like
You let me down, man. You just let me down.
up everything, man. Like you did. Like I had a whole week to just do whatever I wanted, and it's like everything that I wanted to do just keeps getting ripped apart, and now all of my elders and my family are angry with me.
Look, man, I'm sorry, but like I don't have people to answer to. Like I'm not. That's my fault. Yes, I agree. I didn't mean. But you never told me about your situation.
Setting fire to the fucking vehicle after ripping someone apart in public was not the best solution, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but it was fun though, wasn't it?
No, it was quite terrifying, and I never want to do that again.
I'll let you know next time.
That's probably not going to help.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. There's gonna be a time, and I'm gonna be like, heads up.
Real quick, hey Dice Ministry, Lynn, and all you guys, thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
Hey.
Enjoy the game.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, guys.
No, I'm just still kind of taken aback, and I think I'm going to kind of remain a little silent.
Look, man, I surprised myself too. That was not what I was trying to do when I walked. But I just got mad at the dude. Everything was going to shit. People was fighting. I pulled my claws. I know it wasn't right, but I did it, and I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Well, you just can you just stop like just I don't know. It's gonna be whatever it is. So just try to think about things for a couple of minutes before, we do them. I think that would help. The elders said that too,
Yeah, strategy's never been my forte.
Okay, I'm not without my flaws. I'm not saying that. I am saying that I think we should try to not use those flaws.
Understood. I got you. I know you guys. I'm leaving.
All right.
Look,
Well,
I don't know. I at least gotta get some air. This warehouse is stuffy. I'm going outside.
all right.
So,
Go ahead.
Drew, I saw your message. You get a text message back. Nothing tonight. No one's jumping bail for some reason. Shrug.
Game. All right, I'll be back. I leave the room.
What?
Oh, did it die?
Yeah, he put a message into the Discord. He's gonna text his buddy for a job or a hunt.
Hey guys, our speaker might have died.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Can you hear us, Sean?
Squirrel under here. Shit.
Hold on. Good second.
Oh dear.
Hold on one, guys, while we finish. There was a technical issue. Since we're waiting on things to get fixed up real quick, how about we do a quick AMA?
Let me try another charger.
Sure.
So, chat, questions for players, characters, or myself?
Just saw it, like.
Anything?
It normally
Bueller?
takes about 20 to 30 seconds for the chat to hear what we say,
Uh-huh.
and then
They
give them a little
redo.
bit of time to actually type things out.
Indeed. I'm
What,
not
what's the
familiar.
name? What's
Ask
the name?
me
Type
anything.
if you can. I don't think I can hear you guys anymore.
We hear you.
Let me pull that up. I think it's 5. That is Sweet Mick. No, his humanity is 6. He managed to successfully roll, I think it's whole 2 dice on it.
Okay.
Sorry, 3 dice. And avoid taking a humanity hit on it. I don't want you on my lap, kitty.
Yeah, that was the last roll of the last game, if I remember correctly.
It's charging now.
And while that's going on, I will be right back.
Okay. Break time.
Sean! 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 Oh my god, Sean's dead.
Oh, someone got revived us.
That would be fucking cool. I don't think because it's Mac, not fucking PC. Like if I could just plug that into there, it would work as a mic.
Yeah,
and it could play through
he still
these
managed to
speakers.
get the roll for the willing murder of a human, and then the second roll when he murdered a clerk at a Motel 6.
I don't think I've ever done this.
This thing also might have a light in it too.
Thank you for the follow, Poison.
That's it.
I don't know what it would be.
You caught us just at a technical issue and a short break, so we can everyone has a chance to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me now? Probably not.
Oh, we've been able to
Yep,
hear you.
I can hear you. We can hear you, dude. It's like, it's just your speaker apparently seems to be disconnected somewhere.
Yeah, that's how it normally ends up, huh, Goose?
Yeah. Because we're connected through this device, but we need this to go into the speakers, but the speakers don't have a jack.
What about Bluetooth?
I don't think you can just do Bluetooth with an iPad.
No, you can't with this.
Yeah, but that's the one that's dead. It just had a light on, but I don't know what happened to it. Where's that other where's that one speaker?
So I actually live outside San Antonio. So the
Yeah.
reason I'm using San Antonio as a setting is because I'm not great at knowing my city, but I know it well enough that I know key locations like the Coliseum, things like the universities, and that's the reason I also have this map here. It's also a good big city that you can have a wide host of vampires that make up the city. For those who haven't seen my first couple of episodes, San Antonio is divided down the center by the Anarchs to the west of the Purple Line, and the Camarilla to the east. 20 years ago, they joined forces and pushed out the Sabbat. And it's the only way they could do it, so they created the Convention of the Alamo, where things like this, with what has happened, they have to have both sides in agreement on what to do if they're anarchs. The Camarilla can just do whatever they want on the east side, or if it's a Camarilla member. But other than that, divided down the center more or less, the city is split. So it gives a lot of space for... I really wanted my players to have the option to do whatever they wanted, instead of saying, well, we're playing in San Antonio, it's a Camarilla city, or it's a Sabbat city, or it's an Anarch state. I thought it'd be a really interesting thing to... Yeah, keep the Masquerade, keep the Sabbat out. At the beginning of the session, though, I'm not sure if you were here and you missed it, Well-Fed Wino, also Sean, also Sweet Mick, he broke the Masquerade in a big way. And a La Sombra showed up in his room saying that he hasn't slept in decades, saying, well, you would be great in the Sabbat.
And then mind wipe it. So he's not going to remember until after.
Yep.
Because that's how elders do.
And what's sad is he actually doesn't even know this is happening.
Yeah.
Not for a week.
So I'm asking them just...
I hear you guys.
What's up?
You hear us now?
yes.
Sorry about
Yeah, we had to borrow a speaker from our roommate.
All right.
Cool.
So,
But
My thing.
is that thing charged though? Do we need to plug it in before
It
we
is
start?
broken.
Okay. We should be good now, guys. Sorry.
Cool.
It's all good.
so
You let me get another beer.
let me take a couple shots of this scotch that I have next to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Prost to friends and family playing games together on the internet.
Oh.
Here, here.
Nostrovia.
All right. So
Jabol.
you step out as people are beginning to file out of this place. You don't see the wolf anymore. Whether she's there or not, you don't really know, but you don't see her.
Good. I'm still very on edge.
So beginning with DJ Mixtape, you get a message. Your contact says, well, everything's going fine now.
Okay,
You're,
great.
One of your workers.
Okay. I'm gonna send him a thumbs up.
By now, does anyone actually follow the news? I've asked this once or twice before, but I want to make sure. Does anyone have any news feeds?
I don't.
Occasionally, I filter through YouTube.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I'd probably have something.
and Reddit.
So YouTube has tons of videos going on about this incident.
Great.
Videos disproving it, videos showing how they could have done it in 5 minutes to have it done, videos showing, now look, hey, check out this new Snapchat filter.
Yes.
God
Okay.
bless America.
It looks like the chantry is doing its job.
What's this?
Okay.
All of the all of the news stories are talking about whether it's real or if it's fake, how unprofessional it is, how someone might actually try this in real life and get someone hurt. A few people
What, a
calling out
concert?
DJ Mixtape as a bad person for being even associated with this because it's probably all just a publicity stunt as her numbers begin to sink.
Oh no.
Hashtag haters gonna hate.
Internet famous? I think if you're not internet famous, you're internet famous now.
Definitely.
I mean, I've probably had some people.
Great.
That's
There's
good for me.
a few stories that are floating around about who is this person who supposedly attacked, because even though there's the video there, it's kind of hard to make out your face with the way you were moving. And from the side angle, you don't really have that big of a big thing going on. The profile
That
isn't
guy
enough.
over in the corner is strong.
So you're just looking through it and you're looking at the headlines, Graves, and that's what you're seeing. How to do claws on your hands in Snapchat. How to do claws on YouTube. How to live stream claws.
I'm gonna put the Snapchat filter on myself and show Sweet Mick and go, hi. Thank you. And then I'm gonna turn it off. And wave my hand at him with it.
Yep,
Melodramatic, man.
you definitely have claws on the filter.
Pretty good.
That's cute.
Okay.
By the way,
So,
I rolled how successful everyone would be at this.
Wow.
good.
Before the game started, I had rolled everything out to see how successful they would be at suppressing this as a blatant false flag situation.
Word. Dang. Put in the work.
What do we want to do? I guess I don't really want to go home.
Me?
Can't go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, fine.
I'm searching.
I didn't mean that as
videos
an
of
insult. That's just the way I feel all the time.
Hold on 1 second. You're saying something, Drew?
Oh, I said I'm searching the YouTube for explosions. I'm trying to find out if my bike survived or not.
You haven't been back to the incident yet. You don't know.
That's why I'm searching YouTube.
You know, I do kind of have to go.
Oh, so yes. As you're searching through the YouTubes, you notice that there is a video, another video of a weird acting person. It's called Mental Breakdown of a Doctor.
Great.
I'm
roll
gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Roll me alertness and perception.
Great.
Okay. I love it. It's just like great, wonderful, fantastic.
Remember, -2.
I know.
Oh snap!
All right. You think your bike is fine. You see half of it on the video.
Crap. Wait,
I mean-
is that great?
It looks upright, but you can't tell. The angle of the camera isn't focused on the bike. It's focused on this doctor. There's something in these guts. Squish, 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 squish.
Tell me your secrets, squishy guts. I'm gonna save that video.
And YouTube asks you to upgrade to YouTube Red in order to download the video.
Me too.
No, I'm just gonna copy the MP4 link.
All right. So you now have a saved video of Dr. Jordan Graves playing in a human's guts.
Yay.
Prosperity for the group.
Yes.
How's that gonna affect your plans?
Who knows? I'm an emergency doctor. They don't normally even see my face. I have another doctor that briefs them about what I'm going to do.
The video is only from the back, but it's very obvious to you all that it's Jordan. So what are you guys going to do?
I know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
I kind of have to go car shopping, and I don't want to go back to right now. I would rather be anywhere but there. Let's put it that way.
What about those cars that we ditched a couple weeks ago? I mean, a couple days ago.
We do have that.
We scrapped them. We could, even if
we chopped.
We could at least go talk to the guys at the shop and be like, "Yo, let me get a car."
This is true.
We could go back to the scene of the explosion, you know, where this video was taken. See if any of the cars still survived.
Oh, great. Someone caught that on camera. Awesome. The night just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
So Ashley's Forge from here is only about 10-15 minutes away. And it's still
well, I guess
early.
we're not good.
I guess we could go there.
If we're not going to be famous, we're going to be infamous.
Yeah, seems that way.
And you guys do have a car currently. You actually have 2 cars.
We could head over to the forge to see what's left, if anything. And if not, maybe go to the chop shop or try to find some other type of transportation. I don't know. I don't want to go back.
I have a car parked down the street that I just grabbed. We could take that down, try to sell it or trade it.
Sean, roll me 1d10.
Great. So good.
The wolf is sitting on your car.
There.
No. Something else.
Low jack.
All right, good. The car isn't beat up, but it's obviously not being missed at the moment.
Okay. So yeah, let's go scrap this bitch and see if they got anything for trade.
Well, I'm not really long on human money, so.
Why?
Well, I'm just saying I don't want it
I thought you were a doctor.
getting tied back to me.
All of my money is donated. All of my salary is donated.
Look, do you want to ride or not?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what I can get.
Okay,
Why
out
don't
of
we get
character
how
real
about
quick. At the moment, you have a car from the Chantry that you're using.
Yeah.
Mixtape came in her vehicle, and Mick brought his own vehicle that he acquired. So at the moment, you do have 3 cars, and you actually.
Okay, no, go ahead.
And for Graves, you don't really have an issue with transportation because the family will say, "Oh well, here, a car."
Yeah, I know, I understand, but it's just the loss of the car is very hurtful.
Traumatic.
Yeah, traumatic. And I don't want to go back to face the music, you know? I want to go do something else.
Okay. So
ultimately, I'm going to say in closing, like real quick to everybody, like ultimately it doesn't matter where we go or what we do. That was the first thing that popped to mind. I don't want to go back there. So it would be nice to have
where your car blew up?
Back home. Just I don't want to go back to the Chantry. Just anything that we can do to it doesn't matter. I need something. Yes. No.
Let's head over to Ashley's.
You're a doctor.
I'll ride with Mick.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. Scrap this car.
All right, we going to the chop shop?
No, we're going to the the scene of the crime. The scene.
Oh,
of the
you want to go see if your bike's still there? Okay. Well, yeah, we can swing by that way. After that, I'm going to the chop shop.
All right.
That's
Alright.
fine. We can go to the chop shop.
Aren't
You
you
guys
supposed
can
to
meet at
be,
my
like-
bar if you want.
Maybe human lives or something.
No, they gave me a week off. I would love to be saving human lives right now.
Nerd.
All right.
All right, let's return to the scene of the crime.
I mean, they're delicious. Like,
I love how Graves says, "I'd love to be saving human lives," and in my brain I'm thinking, all right, I'll shoot this guy, and I'll shoot that guy, and I'll shoot that guy over there.
All
Guess what,
right.
Graves?
So you guys convoy it down to Ashley's Forge. It's a Thursday night, and the place is still kind of packed. There's a line outside the door. Now it's not wrapped around the building, but it's, it's 20, 30 deep.
Yeah.
As you all pull into the parking lot, you see that most of it has been cleared away.
I'm parking 2 blocks away.
I'm parked at the original place where we just were. We walked.
No, I learned my lesson.
we're not gonna blow it up twice.
You never know. I don't trust anyone anymore.
I'm just gonna pull up to the, on the street and just if there's a quick parking spot, I'm just gonna pull in right in front. I'm not even getting out of the car.
Drew, are you getting out of the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out and look for my bike, but I'm gonna look back to Mick and tell him something.
What up?
I'm basically gonna go, so Mick, you're not supposed to, but it felt good putting your claws out and through that guy, didn't it?
Oh yeah, all day.
Yeah, I know.
Oops. That is not what I meant to roll.
We should what's up with this bounties that you be doing?
None. Nobody wants to leave town.
Well, let me know when they do, because I want to bring them out again.
Well, you can't.
I'm just saying I'll help if you need help.
Right, but let's try not to bring them out. That's what gets us in trouble in the first place. But I know how it used to feel.
Yeah. Well, But still, I thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only person that's. Thank you.
And I've got to know a lot of open land. I'm just saying, later on.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I need to do
Anyway.
that. I feel like a
Let me go
rat
see
in
if
a
my
cage.
bike's around.
I'm in the city all the time. It's I can't deal with it. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, Drew, as you wander around the corner looking for your bike, it is still there. In fact, it managed
It's
to
alive!
it managed to not get exploded. When you take a look at it, it was actually behind a couple of other vehicles. At the time, you were fleeing in fear of Rotschek, so you didn't have time to sit down and go, "Oh, is my bike okay?" However, as Seal walks away, about 5 girls or 5 women, whatever, walk up to your car and's like, "How did you do that last night? That was awesome! Is that guy okay? Y'all
Oh, yeah,
are
he's-
amazing. That was great
Fine,
acting."
dude. He's fine. Yeah, we planned that.
He's great.
Wasn't me.
Special effects. I've been to school for years for it.
So the news is just trying to make it all fake newsy then, I guess.
Oh, definitely.
That's right.
Well, you see her reach into her bra, pull something out. "Here, if you ever want to hang out with me, call." And she goes
Oh,
back over
word?
and gets in line.
I'm a winker.
Oh.
Give her a little wink and a snarl. Yeah.
That's snarl.
And she does this number back. Rawr. With
Oh,
the little hand claw thing.
yeah, okay.
Let's see.
And her
That-
girlfriend's right there next to her like, "Oh, hee." Sorry, I can't do women's voices properly, as you probably already can tell.
I'm gonna do the finger gun and be like, you could call me too.
And
And
So-
good night.
Sweet Mick, give me an alertness perception.
Oh, okay. I would love to. That's my favorite role.
He is very good at that.
All right. You hear her say to her girlfriends, he's not that cute, but he looks like he can throw the dick.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Dang.
Hey, I'm that guy, by the way. I think women talk just as vulgar as men. They just don't want to admit it.
It depends on the situation, but I've heard some. Woo, we're not gonna speak on it.
I've heard some terrible things.
All right.
Total agreement on that one.
So that little interlude out of the way. This is about the time that Graves was walking over, right?
Yes.
You notice that the girls walk away and they're giggling and and you notice the finger guns and the row.
Great. Great.
I'm a YouTube celebrity, bitches!
Ew.
And you walk up next to the car and they kind of notice you, but they can't place your face.
Hold on, who's walking up to which car?
I'm just gonna like
Okay.
kind of
okay.
like do that polite, you know, like you're passing somebody on the sidewalk, like smile and nod, and like kind of like walk up to Mick and be like, "Nice parking spot you have here.
Oh yeah, I'm
I see
saving
there is
that.
nothing left of my car. Awesome."
I'm saving that number in my phone as food or more.
All right. So Drew, what are you doing with your motorcycle?
The number he got from the girl.
I'm making sure it looks good, make sure nobody messed with it or scratched it up, looking for the keys. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if the keys are on me when I turn this on. Nobody usually steals my motorcycle.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. Would your character actually put his motorcycle keys back into his fucking pockets?
No, I wouldn't have. I was probably in the club just swinging them around.
Sarcasm aside, your character hasn't
No, I'm
changed clothes in 3 days. The car keys are probably in his pocket.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
It shouldn't take convincing. Like you should be like, yes, they're in my pocket.
He's giving you a candy bar, dude. Take it.
No, I don't like candy bars. They're gross.
What about a bloody candy bar?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'll take one.
How about a hamburger?
Yes, you
Everybody
find
loves
your
a
damn
hamburger.
keys in your pocket.
Cool.
So your motorcycle,
right.
your motorcycle starts just fine. So, what's the next step for you guys?
Scrap that car, right?
I suppose so. Yeah, I might as well ditch this joint. I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's. I might hold on to it. I don't know. It's up to Jason. You said you have money, but we could at least go down there and I'm sorry, Dr. Graves. It's up to Dr. Graves if he wants to go to that scrap yard and look at stuff before. I know I said I was gonna go down there, but now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm feeling good because I got like some winky smiley faces. Might want to go out. I don't know.
Anything is better than the alternative right now. So
Kind of want to check out Seal's bar. We haven't been there yet.
somewhere where I could go and sit would be nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they have areas for sitting.
Do you like music?
I do enjoy a good tune or two. I'm
Yeah.
more into fast-paced music, but
Oh, I figured you as an old-timey jazz fellow.
That's what he would think, but no, I do enjoy my driving techno.
Yes, okay.
Give you a real scrutinous look. Like I do not believe.
I'm gonna pull up Wolfgang Gardner and just be like, see, it's on the phone, right there.
Dr. Graves,
Yeah,
you get a text.
great.
Up for a race?
I'm gonna
That's
say
just messed up, dude.
I drive a Dodge Stratus.
Drive a Dodge Stratus.
in summary, I have a Subaru that is like a sedan, like a luxury, like a
I'll slam my penis in the car door.
no, not that. It's more of a cruiser than a Turner, right?
You tell me.
Well, no. If it was my dream, then it would not be. It would be the opposite. So then I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, I've got to go race someone. Does anyone want to do that instead of whatever we're gonna do?
What do you? Oh, are you talking about the car that you currently have?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, that sounds fun.
like a race, like a street race.
What do you mean?
Damn, I'm interested, but like, I don't want to
I'm
be
gonna text back. Yeah,
slowing
where
your car down.
How do you race streets? Streets don't move.
you could throw an impromptu show.
Oh, I can do some
the
special
race.
effects.
No!
Just kidding, cruel joke. I did say that out loud though. I am gonna bring it to attention.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send back. Yeah, where? I'm in white. And say I'm in white today.
He gives you an address on it's a clean section of the road off of Commerce.
Okay. That's good. That's good straight road up there.
Yeah, it's quite straight. Yep.
So I guess I'm gonna forward that address to Mixtape's driver and say, hey Seal, you want to ride with? You want to participate? I don't know. You down for some street racing?
Sounds like fun.
All right.
You get a text back saying, "Okay, we start at 10:30." So you
Okay.
have like an hour at this point.
Does it have to be just cars, or is it only cars, or is it any whatever?
I'm pretty sure this is the no holds bar guy. So
Yes.
if,
Why not?
if you're willing to get in on the road, man, first one across the line. That's all that matters here.
Okay.
Can I
Pull up in my Dodge Stratus.
I think I'm just gonna head over there. I
All right.
don't want to think about it too much.
All right. So I need to know who's riding with who at this point.
Well-
I imagine Drew's taking his bike.
Yep.
Jordan Graves is
Good
driving his
work.
car.
Yes.
Mixtape is being driven.
Yeah.
Where does Violetta go?
Oh. Yeah, all right with me.
All right. So are y'all gonna go down to the shop first?
Is there enough time to go there before the race?
Yeah, it's not too far away from here.
See, I was just trying to get him another car. I mean, I don't want to go. My other goal was to take the car that I have and sell it at the chop shop, but I don't want to be down there without a car. So
I can follow you there.
yeah, but I mean, I might want to roll up in my Dodge Stratus and be like, "What? You playing pink slips? Let's do this."
All right.
I don't
You're
give a fuck about this car. I stole it.
You're gonna all right if you wanna ride, no holds bar, man. First one across the line. That's fine. I guess we're gonna walk on the wild side.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. Okay. So
Let's
you
get
all
the minivan. Let's do this.
I'm gonna send my friend, just be like, hey, we got 2 new entries, a motorcycle and a whatever this is, and send him a snapshot of the crappy
I
Southside car.
Dodge Stratus.
he responds with the poop emoji and then an eggplant emoji.
What it
So
Yeah,
you all drive over there, and you realize that, wow, this street is actually pretty nice right now. You can see that it has been recently patched up. So there's there's some bumps on it, but it's like for the most part very smooth. If any, I'm just gonna give it to you for the people who live in San Antonio. You know that recently Commerce was cleaned up and repaved in certain spaces, and this is one of those spaces where they were repaved.
all right.
Yeah.
Now you
That's-
guys have about an hour to kill before the race actually starts. Well, sorry, half an hour to kill. So we're going to begin with Graves. What are you going to do?
I think what I'm gonna do is try to decrease my generation again.
Yes, you can do that. Let me pull that up real quick.
I have to spend a blood point and roll willpower, if I remember. Right.
Yes, but I want to make sure that it's done correctly because I am still not familiar with it entirely.
Sure.
No, that's an actual.
Whoa, Drew, is that your helmet?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Conceal blood. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so roll willpower.
Roll willpower.
Okay, let's see. Dang.
Come on. First gen.
Give me a second.
Do it. Come first gen. Then use all your powers and drain everyone of their blood.
No.
So difficulty is going to be 6. So no successes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was a waste. Then I guess I'm gonna chill and. I mean, I'm honestly. There's nothing I can do. If I spend any more blood points, I'm gonna start to get very, very hungry. So I need to hunt after the race. So I'm just gonna wait and listen to my my crazy fast techno and prepare mentally.
Roll me 1d10 real quick.
Okay.
Well, no, give me alertness perception.
Okay. That's 3, I think. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, sorry. There we go. No
All
ones.
right. You notice that there are some women just meandering around. They're not necessarily hooking it, but they're monitoring some people's cars. You see some people making out, things like that.
Dude, eat her.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I pull a hairpin right next to one of them? The one that looks the most dark haired.
All right, give me Dex Drive to see if you can pull this off.
Looking for a scrumptious.
Difficulty is 7.
Okay.
Yes, hit her with the car. Hit her with the car.
I hope not. I'm confirming things. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
I still managed to not really hit her.
You get incredibly close to her, and her first reaction is to kick the door and kind of scurry off.
I'm off my game today.
Run her down.
All right, so we're moving on to Sweet Mick and his Stratus. What are you going to do?
Do the same thing, Sweet Mick.
I'm gonna spray paint some flames on the car, and I'm gonna check the oil.
Oil is just fine.
Okay. So I'm trying to spray paint some flames to make it look like I'm going really fast.
Dex Crafts.
It's gotta be red flames, right? Gotta have red on it to make it go fast.
Difficulty is 8.
I don't have craft.
That's the reason it's difficulty 8.
Okay, cool. Yo, I got this. What's up? All right. Lots of 10s. Lots of botches.
You think these are the most beautiful flames ever. Everyone else is looking at the car like, and then they just walk on by. All right, Violetta, what are you doing?
I'm watching him paint these flames, and I grab the can from him, and I'm like, let me fix this for you. Let me try.
Dex
let me.
You're probably gonna make it worse. Look at your stats.
Again, difficulty 8.
Untrained. 3. All right. Well,
watch this.
Check this out. Well, it's no worse.
So you have one door that's red and one door that's orange.
Get out of the way, I'll show you how to do it.
Well, hold on, we're getting to you.
I'm gonna offer up the cans to other people, like anyone else.
I'll give it a shot. Aaron, what you gotta put in is you gotta put some stuff over here.
So before we move on to Drew, we are going to go over to Victoria. Victoria, what is Mixtape going to do during this time frame?
I mean, I guess play some fat beats in the background.
People they're jamming around you right now, but you're hearing a lot about last night's show. Mixed reviews.
Or what?
Some people are calling you a scam artist. Some people are saying that was the most brilliant piece of public theater you could have done. Who did you hire to do your special effects? The whole 9. People
think about getting business
these
cards.
People think they can just speak to me, or are these comments I'm hearing?
These are comments you're hearing and a few people who try to speak to you.
I like that when this says people are trying to who does your special effects? You see the guy that can't spray paint over there?
I'm saying I'm trying to get business cards.
That guy.
And Drew, getting around to you. What are you going to do in the half hour before the race starts?
I'm gonna take the can and say, look, what you gotta do is you gotta spray paint it this way, and I'm gonna attempt to spray paint his van.
I also want to send an open invitation out to. Well, they can paint. I don't care. I drive a Dodge Stratus.
Drew, give me Dex Crafts.
His confidence is over the moon.
It at least looks
Obvious.
like fire now. You blended in some of the oranges with the reds.
Yay! Fixed. Done.
Well, there. At least it looks dangerous. There's whatever.
All right.
Looking dangerous.
So as a half hour winds down before the race, he gathers everyone who's going to race over. He's like, all right. So here's the deal. It's $100 buy-in. Whoever gets across the finish line first wins. We all understand it. And you hear a lot of other people. You have about 3 other people who are there like, yeah, we get it. We do this on a regular basis. Come on, hurry up. What do you guys say?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
All I heard was whoever crosses the finish line wins, right?
Wins the money.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, many.
So
Y'all
how
doing
many?
pig slips?
So we're looking at $600.
Okay.
uh,
Understood.
yeah, do it.
yep.
And he holds out his hand for money. The other 3 guys eagerly hand over $50 bills. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm supposed to pay out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have any money?
Violetta is the wallet.
I know she's
Yeah,
the wallet. I don't think I have.
I'll throw him some cash.
Okay.
Like
As-
literally. Like,
Graves, do you have the money on you?
No, man, I got 0 resources.
I throw some more money at it. There you go. Go have
And
fun, guys.
Switching over to Drew. Do you have the money
Yeah.
on you?
I do.
All right. So everyone pays up. This is
Okay,
what I
so-
want from everybody. Dex and Drive for the first roll.
I want to spend 2 blood points. 2 blood points.
All right. Not a problem.
To increase my dex to 6, right?
Yes, you can go up to 6.
Okay, cool.
How do you spend blood points? Can I do that too?
Yes, you
Um,
can.
And
Can I spend 2, or I'm a lower generation, right?
You can go up to 6. He can go up to 7.
Okay.
But with his blood pool, if he goes any lower, he's liable to frenzy.
yeah, I'm not doing any more.
I'll just spend 1 blood point, and that's a guaranteed success, correct?
No, it gives
Hey.
you 1 more die for dexterity.
It gives me an extra dice. Okay. Okay,
Lightning
cool.
reflexes apply to off the line.
Yes, it does.
Good.
How
There we go.
how long does that last? I forgot.
Scene.
So the whole thing, we have it. We have that. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I'm gonna pump blood into Dex as well.
How many?
Let's see. I'm 8th gen. I'll pump it up to 6.
All right. So give me Dex Drive.
I'm curious, does acute senses do anything for me here?
No.
You gotta use your eyes when you drive, I'm just saying.
So Drew, you're sitting at a difficulty 8, by the way.
6, 7.
I'm sitting at a difficulty 8.
Yes.
Well, because I'm -2, right?
No, because you have no dots in Drive.
Oh, okay.
Great plan.
Yeah. Okay, that I'm good.
Great plan.
Here comes a Dodge Stratus.
Strategy.
I'm cool.
Alrighty then. So you see a grid babe walk out. The only reason I know that term is because they were recently banned from F1 for some fucking reason. Walk out. She's holding a scarf and she lets it go. Everyone's watching her and it hits the ground and y'all hit that gas pedal. Jordan's car begins to spin out. Not like losing control, but it's just not catching the dirt it needs to get off the line as quickly as you want to.
Great.
Drew's
This note is just
motorcycle.
getting better and better as I crank my techno.
Drew's motorcycle gets a good pick up and go. He begins leading the group. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Drew's leading the pack at this point. Followed by a Dodge Stratus. And along with that Dodge Stratus is one of the other guys who's driving. He's on the opposite end of you guys.
Can we get number 1, 2, 3 for these guys, or like a description of their cars or something?
I didn't think
Like
about
red,
descriptions of
blue,
the car.
green.
They're just tuners. That's all.
Okay, tuners. Tuner number 1 through 3.
Yeah. So, another Dexon drive.
All right.
Oh man, I love this roll. Okay, so
There we go. That's what I wanted last time.
I'm actually down a point because I'm not spending a blood point this time.
No, you still have the blood point used
How long does that last?
till the end of the scene.
Okay, shoot. Can I do it more than once?
Yeah.
If I wanted to pump more into it, I could?
Yep.
Well, I'll start with this one. I didn't mark that. I gotta.
Correct me if I'm right. Pumping blood into the into your dex or whatever, it still doesn't negate my penalties, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, cool. That's what I took into account. So.
It's aggravated damage everywhere. Dude, you were in a bomb explosion. Nothing negates that.
I know, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna drive it anyway.
So, halfway through the race, you realize that you're at the halfway point. Graves, with perfect timing on his shifting, is pulling ahead of everybody. Followed by, Lord knows how, Sean, and then Drew. The other guys are beginning to trail behind, and we're gonna do one more. The end of the race matters. Give me one more round of rolling.
I'm pumping an extra point into this one.
All right.
That's a nitrous boost, y'all.
That's what nitrous is. It's vampire blood.
Exactly. They didn't teach you that in school.
I'm gonna. I think for theatrical effect, I'm gonna burn a willpower.
What's that? Oh, is the willpower the one that gives?
Oh,
There it
Jesus. The three other mooks are just lost in the dust as Graves pulls 2 car lengths ahead of everybody else.
Woo! Yeah!
Dude, you gotta pop the ship. Hit that 6. Get the all-wheel drive going with the turbo.
And as a reminder, you have to remind me what your nature and demeanors are. If not, I'm not going to remember it.
Scientist, traditionalist, none of it applies. I just like car racing.
Drew, have you spent any willpower?
I have not.
Okay. And Mick?
No,
What was your
Am I
nature and
good-
demeanor, Mick?
I haven't looked at that. I don't really know.
Okay. We'll do that at the next tabletop.
I want to say anarchist fuck up. Does that count?
Anarchist counts.
Maybe fuck up as a concept. How about that?
That works as a concept, yes.
Okay.
Why don't you be an Eye of Storm?
Demeanor could be celebrant or competitor. But we can work on that later.
Yeah, we'll work on it later.
So, in
I
fact-
could be a competitor right now and have it apply though.
So Jordan Graves actually drives so well. He just doesn't make it ahead of everybody else by 2 car lengths. He's actually able to turn around the car for the last little section and drive backwards.
Yes. I will execute with flair.
Yeah. He does a burnout move. Skier.
And he spins it right to that girl again and like stops the ride and
Yeah.
just want to kick the car out.
And then you give him finger guns.
No. Then I'm gonna just push my glasses up and look at it.
And the race is concluded with the Dodge Stratus and the motorcycle coming in second and third.
Well,
No,
I mean,
hey.
shit, at least the Dodge Stratus made it in second. I didn't expect that.
Hey, Graves, you do that like scene from Red where you just like walk out of the car.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know
Right
that
over
scene,
the-
but I'm
right
gonna
o-
jump
right
out the
over
car and like cross my arms as soon as the like while the pulling up, be like, "What? You just got beat by a piece of junk."
You just walk out of the car right to the girl. So
Yeah, that's it. I'm actually. Here's what I would like to execute, Justin, if you allow me a little free reign.
Yeah, you have plenty of extra successes on this. You're 5
Okay.
ahead of everybody else at least.
I'm gonna do that same hairpin turn. This time, though, I'm gonna swing the other way and pull the passenger side door like right up to her, and then I'm gonna pop out my door and just open the door and like kind of like open the passenger door and like close it afterwards, and then go get my money and get back in my car. That's the plan. I don't know if it's gonna execute that way, but that's what I'd like.
Yeah, that's fine. So
sorry, I saw that wrong. I thought you got out of the car while it was still going. It's still turning. You open the passenger door, put her inside. Car's still spinning. You grab your money, get back in the car, and leave. I'm like, that's
No.
okay.
The car was stopped with the door at the like appropriate space to just sit down inside. That was the plan.
all right.
Gotcha.
So the race is over and people are cheering. Yeah, great job.
Great. I feel 1,000% better.
Nice.
And the little organizer guy comes up to you, he's like, great job, man. You know they're going to be gunning for you next time, right?
Yeah, man, I know. Hey, I got 600 winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kick him 100, kick Violetta 200 for the buy-in, and then I'm gonna pocket the other 300 as my only money.
Although, this is
that's
about
fine.
the time you hear sirens far off in the distance.
Hey, yo, let's drive some more.
Shit, time to go.
I got something I gotta attend to because I'm kind of hungry. So
That babe is kind of looking at you now, fancy now.
yeah, maybe we'll meet up later.
All right, so we're gonna begin with Drew. What are you gonna be doing next? You hear the cops' sirens far away.
Well, I was looking like, time to jet.
And what are you gonna do?
Jet. I would assume.
But are you going
That's
to
what I'm
your
doing.
Haven? Are you going to Millennium? Drew,
I got plenty of spaces. I'm going to my club.
are you gonna text
yeah, that's
everyone the
right.
address?
I've already texted them the address in the first time.
No, you hadn't done that yet. Y'all are only talking
Oh,
about
okay.
going there.
Got it. All right, yeah. I texted them the address and I said, you're welcome to come.
All right, and then he scoots away. We're gonna move over to Victoria.
Okay. Yes, we'll go to the club.
All right.
After party.
Mick and Violetta.
Hitting the club.
All right.
Yeah, I guess. I was thinking about like I want to know this dude that I ate his blood though. Cause like, what's that about? I gotta see what his deal is. Have I met that guy before?
Nope. All you know is he seems like a pretty cool
I
guy.
might go. But he's like a big leader in that. He's the leader in that community, right?
He's a representative. So
He's a representative.
whenever the Camarilla is looking for input from the Anarchs, it's Jones who does it.
Okay. I mean, I'll go to the club, but I just like that's something I want to pursue. I want to like try to figure out like who this guy is.
I mean, I could just
stuff
go
like that.
back to my home, and then you could go.
No, let's go to the club, but I'm gonna fuck around on my phone and see if I can like figure out this guy. I guess I don't know.
Okay. So you're driving though, right?
Yeah, I'm driving first, and then once we get to the club, I'll just like kind of chill and do that.
All right, because that would have been a roll.
Yes, I want to do this while I'm driving my Dodge Stratus.
Terrifying.
Anyone
I think
at
I
home
get
who's
some
listening to this,
friends.
we do not endorse drinking and driving or driving and texting. Please motor safely.
Yes.
I don't care. Kill yourself if you want to.
No street racing. No street racing. Street racing bad.
If you're stupid enough to text and drive, that's your own damn fault. Just don't hurt anyone else doing it. Real talk. What is Graves doing?
Okay. So there's this after party, right? So I'm gonna drive as fast as I can and
All right.
impress this female because I can't talk very well, but I can drive. And I'm just gonna like be like, listen, I gotta concentrate when I'm driving with the music.
Yeah.
And just do that.
No, you can totally have some beers downstairs. I thought they were kind of smoky.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair
So
warning.
because you're actually driving fast, give me first an alertness and perception.
Okay.
You do that.
Yeah, I do that.
Do.
And give me a Dex Drive difficulty 7.
Okay.
This is how
So
you pick up
is this a
chicks.
different scene?
No, not yet. Not till
Okay.
you get to the Millennium.
Yes.
All right. So you're driving along, and you notice that you're actually driving towards where the cops are coming from.
Yeah.
Couple of quick turns here and there, and you manage to avoid every single cop.
Yes.
I want to keep up with him too. Can I do that as well?
Dex and Drive. Alertness perception first.
I believe they're both the same.
Oh no, you're following right behind him. So yeah, give me Dex Drive.
Well, I mean, I'll roll them both. They're both the same.
No. If you're following him directly, just Dex Drive.
Okay.
Dude, this Dodge Stratus.
Yeah.
We're gonna check this out now, Sean.
Dodge Stratus coming in, multicolored, spray painted, some bitch.
He's doing
Difficulty
pretty
is
good.
still 8 for you. No, you have Drive, don't you?
Not for
Yeah.
me. No, I got it.
All
I'm
right,
trained.
so difficulty is still 7 then.
But I'm just saying, you do use your vision.
Yeah.
Shoot, I knew here. Your car's not. And you're rolling with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Is
what's the deal? What's up with the Dodge Stratus?
I'm just waiting for you to roll.
I just did.
Oh, sorry.
It's cool.
Sorry, I should have said something.
I was looking at something else in relation to this. All right, yeah, you can keep pace with them. You're not nearly as good as he is, but you're not exactly running behind either.
Yeah.
Kill those.
It'll be all right.
All right. Okay. I think that's everybody, right? We're all
Yeah.
going.
Sorry, I was sent something to use as So I'm uploading something real quick.
Okay.
I both like doing this on the internet and I don't.
Because you can't pass a picture. But you can pass a picture. Just takes a minute.
Yeah. And I don't have to draw it out.
Oh.
So, as you get up to Millennium, Drew, go ahead and give a description of the bar.
Yeah, I was trying to send pictures. We don't know how to put it.
I have
But
to make
it's
those
like-
type of changes. But
You
everyone's
have to make
looking at
the what?
everyone's looking at the floor plan. We still have to know what it looks like.
Where's the floor plan?
It should be on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was scrolled up.
Yeah.
I see it. Thank you.
I had a couple pictures, but I was trying to get them to work.
I've got the floor plan on. Are we talking about what it looks like? Because if you can just give us a description, we can go with that. Because we have the floor plan.
Right.
Just think of modern. I mean, it's got a lot of purple, blue hues, couple red areas. It just depends on what color you feel like.
Okay.
But
And-
each one carries like each parts carry like their own idea.
And what does it look like from the outside?
That's the one I couldn't find. I couldn't find what it's like.
Just tell us, man.
It's at least 3 stories.
Okay.
It's 3 stories, and it's kind of got like this, like it's got like the base that's kind of like round, or actually more hexagon, but then the other 2 top stories are more elliptical, so it kind of spreads out. It looks like an atom bomb. Sorry, I mean.
Are there balconies on the other floors, or is it just like? And is it like a brick face, or is it like a metal face with a fancy sign? Are we more modern or more like old school?
It's a mixture of both. It's got both the modern, but with like a sort of old-fashioned look. But it still has like new age stuff written, like going through it. So it appeals to a lot of different people depending on where they're at.
So it's probably like an old place that like got renovated and turned into.
Oh, I took the old place. The original place was just hexagon in shape, and then I built it up and made it bigger.
Right on. That's what's up. Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Since this is a bigger club, you notice that there isn't a line outside, but the parking lot still looks pretty full.
Okay. I'm gonna park.
And he posted some pictures in the Discord.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, nice.
Okay, that's not going to show up there.
I like that.
Oh, all right. Okay, I can get down. What
That's
up?
a good feel.
I'm there.
So
I'm going to that third picture down that beaded curtain area. That's where I want to
yeah, that's
VIP up in this sumbitch.
That's
I think
probably
we could-
right here.
VIP it. You want to VIP it?
Yes, I like
Mixtape says yes.
Yes, very much.
We're gonna VIP it.
All right. So because Drew is the owner, and I assume all owners keep a private booth for themselves, you're actually able to have a private booth all to yourself.
Good.
Yeah, I actually
What's-
keep it on the 3rd floor. So
All
you know, I
right.
can check on it. You can look down into the other floors too.
Of course. Yep.
Cool. What's
It's got a 50-foot stripper pole in it? Question mark.
Yeah,
what's
I got a little section of that too.
I seen one of those in real life. Sorry, not trying to get off track, but there is one, and I saw somebody call crazy.
yeah? What's Racer Bunny's name? I'm gonna ask Racer Bunny's name on the way in. Introduce yourself.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Great.
Mhm.
That's
I'm gonna
it.
text that girl from earlier too.
Yeah. I'm Jordan.
As y'all. Oh, it's Liz, Elizabeth.
I'll call you Elizabeth.
Oh, that's wonderful. That you sound so prim and proper.
Thank you. I know the guy that owns this place. We're gonna hang out here for a while.
Oh, I've heard about this place. I've just never come around to it.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
There's a few other bars that's a little bit more exclusive, and I like to try and get in those places. Have you ever seen a night at the Roxbury? It's like that. Once you get in, they always let you in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to drive, so that's what I do.
Like Yo Graves, like for real.
Hey, this is Nick, and this is Violetta, and this is Mixtape, and that's Theo.
Let's get some bottles. Y'all want to get some bottles? Pop it off.
So, Drew.
Yeah.
Does your bar cater to vampiric clientele?
Third floor does.
Alrighty then.
We gotta bring up that one girl her own bottle though, because she'll be like, "What the fuck?" If we're all just sitting around drinking blood.
Can I just look at her and be like, "Who are you?"
It's Elizabeth, Liz.
She's Elizabeth.
That doesn't answer my question.
She admired Winona Ryder.
Oh, well then that's great.
Yes, she's very nice.
Doctor has a friend, guys.
Oh, he has more than a friend by the end of the night, and she
Thank-
takes her ass.
Ooh.
Good.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Mixtape. You're so helpful.
Yeah.
Any response on that text message?
There's a lot going on. What did you text?
I was trying to text that girl from out front of the scene of the crime that
Ashley.
I finger gunned.
Oh, yeah,
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Yo, after party, bring your friend."
She's like, where you at?
Bam, name of the club. What up?
Millennium.
Millennium. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna whisper to Violetta. I think she's a hooker.
You might be right.
And look,
Let's see
I do
where
not
this
even have to
goes.
create cattiness. It happens on its own.
Oh yeah. No, you're good.
I take it I hear that.
She's like, OMG, OMW.
You'll have to forgive.
Remember, I speak in a robot voice, just to remind everybody.
Yeah.
Oh.
I assumed you put on your helmet once the actual meeting was over.
So that is a mechanical. I think she's a hooker.
I'm gonna very awkwardly,
I think she is a hooker.
He's a hooker.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of awkwardly and haltingly, be like, you'll have to forgive my friends. They're a little rambunctious.
If you are new to this stream, I don't think Mixtape and Graves are really friends.
No, not at all.
She's
Just
got
in case you're
cancer.
wondering.
So you all get upstairs. For Sean, she said she's on her way.
Polar opposite.
And give me, because you're trying to find out information on Jones, give me Wit's computers. Or Wit's
I think
technology.
I'm untrained in computers, but I'm not sure. Let me check.
I'll still give it to you. It's going to be difficulty 8, though.
Yeah, I'm untrained in computer or technology.
I'll still give it to you because I assume most people can work a cell phone.
Yeah.
And you
So
can type in Jones, San Antonio.
Here it goes. Trying her out.
Dude, type
Ew.
in Jones. Type in Jones. Quick, type in Jones.
You search through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. You can't seem to find a presence for them online.
Hmm.
All right.
Darn.
What about in I should talk to Mixtape about it. You know this dude? What's his deal?
What dude?
Oh, that dude on the Anarch side. I know you get down with us.
We're going to take a quick
What
pause.
do you know?
Remember, you have a mortal with you.
Oh, my fault.
The hooker?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hooker. There.
Great.
Like,
Is it breaking Max Gray to just talk about that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Can we
Yes.
not? Hey, guys, let's leave business out of this tonight. Can we do that?
You brought the hooker.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Is that not business?
On a side note, both Mixtape and Seal, sorry, I'm shit with names tonight, would actually have his cell phone number.
Okay. Well, I want to just like. I was already talking to Mixtape. I just want to ask, be like, yo, what's up? Like, can I get that dude's number? Because like, I'm trying to get to know him.
yeah, you got it.
I'll give him them digits.
All right.
Yeah,
So
those.
you now have not Bean Boy, but Jones's number.
Jones. All right. I'm gonna save him in my phone as Jones.
J-Dog.
Jonesy boy.
Joseph.
Joseph. He's so Joseph.
He's jonesing for Jones.
J-Dog.
Need more of that sweet Jones bud.
Just saying.
Mr. Jones.
I just feel like I know I'm like attached to him. I want to understand him now.
I feel like
At
you
this
could maybe
point-
be best friends and kiss.
For the first level of a blood bond, it is I like you. I kind of get where you're coming from. Second level is ooh, I want to be around you,
Okay.
but not at a huge inconvenience.
Same
And
girl.
and for a full and complete blood bond, you are like whatever you say. I will make it happen. Kill the
Can I
prince.
do that
I'm
to
on it.
people?
Huh?
Can I do that to people?
Yes, you can.
I want to do that.
It's how you make ghouls.
Yeah, I want to make some
Hey.
deals.
I'm
that-
teaching them all the wrong things in all the wrong order, and it's going to be glorious.
that's pretty great, Justin.
Okay,
Just make
This
sure
is
you
not
go
my-
humans and not birds, because they are not as intelligent. They're stupid.
and I'm not being malicious about this, and you know it.
It's fine.
So, y'all are sitting there, y'all are chilling out. The music's kind of pumping pretty good. You get a text. Mick Food said she's on her way up. Where you at?
Yo,
And
what's
she brought
up,
a friend.
dude? I might act.
No.
Right?
No, bad idea. What would Jones think?
Who cares? We're the
And on
third
blood
floor of the-
bonding. How many ways can this go wrong?
Wait, what?
Graves.
One of the chatters, one of the viewers in the chat, just said Anarch blood bonding. How many ways can this go wrong?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just curious. I don't really know how that stuff works too well. I knew I could do it, but I didn't know the science behind it.
So she comes up. You send her a text that you're upstairs in a private booth, right?
Yeah, and I want her to get a bottle too.
All right. Drew, is that Seal? Is that okay with the bar?
Wait, a bottle?
Yeah.
I mean, ain't no Don Perignon, but like, it's something.
Just wait.
Let the girl have some fun. You know what I mean? Did she bring her friend? Is the question.
Yes, she did, and she is dog ugly.
Oh no.
Like this is the girlfriend she brings around. That way she can get a better looking guy.
Oh, honey, you got to leave. This is the third floor.
God.
Sean, we're not Mick, we're not judgmental here. Let's just have fun, right?
All right. I didn't mean offense. I was surprised.
All
It
right.
was a lot darker out there.
Okay. So as the night's going on, is anyone going to seduce and or feed off of their females?
Yeah, I mean, I brought him here. I might as well.
I think that was the general plan, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's begin with Dr. Graves.
Right.
Roll me 1d10.
Should I really not?
It's up to you, Victoria.
Do I know how hungry you are?
No.
All right. You don't have
I
any
have-
problems,
Very high self-control.
and she is wonderful.
Great.
Seal.
Hey,
What do you mean?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give her 1 blood back, whatever I eat at the end.
How do you do that?
I don't know. I gotta think about it. You go around the table, I'll think about it.
Moving on
Yeah,
to Seal.
I'm gonna
Are you
put
going to
blood in
feed
her
it this
drink.
time?
Oh no, me? No, I'm not feeding. I got blood plenty at back of the house.
You know that's not nearly as satisfying, right?
I'm mad at
I mean, there's these fresh blood bags in front of you.
Mm-hmm. You got a better one.
you.
Yeah, but well, okay. How many are there? First of all,
There are 3 women right there right
Three-
now, besides what's in the club.
Do you have friends on the top level that would like to share as well? Because, like, you know, just saying,
Getting a relationship.
if you're not hungry, one of your employees, maybe. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm just worried about if he's feeding off of someone in the booth.
I know. I
Oh.
was just saying if he didn't want to eat top level, it's allowed. You know, he could invite someone over. I wanted to extend the invitation to the honey, go back downstairs, girl.
yeah, no, I'll feed off somebody in the booth. I have to go check on stuff first, though.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
back.
All right, so we'll come back to Drew in a few minutes. Getting over to Sweet Mick. Roll me 1d10.
I'm having at it. Oh, it did a really good job, you guys.
Really?
Alrighty then.
Ooh.
So, as you begin to drink from her, you enter this kind of dreamlike state. You're wobbly. You're not very upright. You didn't notice. You didn't
Great.
notice her walking. You thought it's just because she was trying to shake her hips. No, she was high on something, and you're feeling kind of loosey goosey at the moment.
Oh yeah.
So, moving on to Violetta.
Got them.
By the way, this is all happening at once. Are you going
Yeah.
to feed off anyone here?
No, but I'm gonna drain the bottle of blood that I had sitting in front of me, and just chug that, and then take an Uber back to my house.
So Drew passed out blood. Okay, not a problem. So what you're saying, Jason, is put it into her drink.
Yeah, and then go in for like a kiss or something and bite my tongue.
All
Or,
right,
like,
that
my
works.
teeth or something like that. Either one of those things.
Like I said, I'm not super gonna go into detail on this, despite
Yeah. No,
my ability.
I prefer loosey goosey is better in this situation. I think.
And mixtape. Are you going to feed off of any of these young women?
Do I need to?
You're pretty
Are
good
they
right
good?
now.
Probably not, but I'm gonna see if there's any, like, good druggies to take. Like, business.
Oh, up here, there's more vampires than anything else.
Oh.
Because that's the way Drew described it. Is this is for quote unquote select clientele.
Where are we going?
We're there. We're all there. Violetta is gonna leave towards the end. She's gonna enjoy her beverage and then head out. But everybody else,
Yeah, she pretty much enjoyed her beverage and bid us all adieu. She's out.
Okay, so while you're thinking about that, Drew, you manage a little bit of the business that you have to take care of. There's no issues. What is your approach?
My approach?
Yes.
I go take the business. I come by. I sit back in. I say, "Is everybody doing all right?" Start talking to the girl next to me. Don't care who.
The ugly friend is like, "Oh, everything's wonderful. This place is spectacular."
Good. Did you need anything else?
Well, she looks a little shy when she says it. I know why my friend brings me along, but, and she gets close to you. Truth be told, I get more than she does.
Ooh. Sensual whisper.
And she will start kissing on your neck. The question is, do you reciprocate? Because I am not doing this with my best friend.
I am not role-playing this out.
Exactly.
So she starts kissing me on the neck?
Yes.
By hell, woman, that's not how we do things here in San Antonio. And I go to town, just basically, I take her. That's it.
Alrighty then. Roll me 1d10.
Watch my roll, tell me now. Woo!
one again. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Come on, baby.
Hey,
Right,
even Stevens.
Well, you're feeling a little drunk. She had a lot more to drink than you expected her to. She's probably had the whole bottle you gave her.
And this is why I drink from my own private stash.
But this tastes so much better. Even as you can taste the alcohol in her blood, the fresh Vitae is warm and filling, and your toes wiggle as you taste the fresh stuff for the first time in a while, and it's like, You're almost hesitant to lick the wound before to close it up, but you managed to do it.
Let me guess, it brings me back to my good old days when I used to be in the Sabat and
No.
take what I want.
Nope, not that far. Just
Okay.
the warmth of the fresh blood, it's just beautiful, man. Just beautiful. And this is where we're going to call it tonight.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect to get through that first part so quickly. I expected there to be more to it, or at least I had contingencies for more to it. So let's run around the table, beginning with Drew. You're the last one to feed. You're going to be the first one to tell me what you did tonight, what you learned.
Let's see. I learned that Lilith and Pebbles, was that right?
Pebbles.
Have a conversation that apparently only I can understand, and I still agree with the wolf. I mean, I would definitely push them up against a cliff wall. Don't worry. Throw them off a cliff, they have a chance of falling, so nah. And apparently I'm a decent person driving with my bike when I am really weak.
All right, that's good enough. Mixtape.
I forgot what my thought was gonna be. Well, pretty much, one of the things Mixtape just learned is that, like, Sweet Mick and Violetta are cool cats, and that Dr. Graves is a square because he don't eat people who've done stuff. He eats sober people.
All right.
That's weird. And that,
There we go. That's good enough.
Mommy and Daddy are mad at us. And we better not misbehave again.
Oh, man, we gonna go to our room permanently.
We gonna get spanked.
Well, for some people, that's what they're looking for. Violetta,
I didn't really get in trouble though, so she
No,
learned
you-
almost nothing.
you didn't, and that's because your participation was different.
Well, I learned. I mean, I still don't like being others. That's annoying to me.
Like what?
Car races are fun, and yeah, yes.
Car races are fun. That's good enough for me tonight.
Let's see.
You stole all my bullet points.
And Sweet Mick, your turn.
No, I learned humility in front of the court. I learned my place, even though a good half of me wanted to just like call it. I pulled the reins back. And I learned I don't have to not be myself, but I need to have more restraint essentially. Because like once I'm just chilling with the group, it's not that big a deal. But like, yeah, like if I'm gonna get shit called down on everybody else, like that's not what I want. I don't care about the princes and the kings and the queens and all that stuff, but I don't want to hurt my direct friends. You know what I mean?
All right, that's wonderful. Good enough for an XP. All right, so that's going to be the end of this session. Like I said, it had a name before we started, and it's because of the content we were going through called Choices. For anyone watching, I love your faces. I know that a lot of streamers say that and a lot of YouTubers say that, but absolutely seeing 7 viewers in my chat tonight is absolutely amazing to me. And
Ew.
maybe
Definitely.
soon we'll have those critical role numbers. That's the goal. Critical role numbers.
Yeah.
Sweet baby Jesus.
I'm down all the way. Do
All
it.
right. Everyone say good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Thanks for watching.